What's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. If we have not yet met, my name is Peter Roberts. In today's video, I'm going to share with you guys another piece of my journey, but more importantly, I'm at the gym. I had this incredible thought, so I had to jump out of here and share with you guys. I don't know why, but being at the gym, I have the most curious thoughts and realizations about what I want for myself. And if you're the young person who wants to build wealth at a young age, if you're the young person who wants to become more successful, if you're the young person who wants to prove your parents wrong, if you're the young person that wants to actually start building something for yourself at a young age, I want to share with you the one thing that you can control. And more importantly, I just want to share with you what I'm learning, what I'm studying, and what I'm doing every day in my life. But more importantly, I wish I knew this when I was younger. I wish I knew this when I was in high school. I wish someone would have told me, my teachers, my parents would have told me that if I controlled this, if I did this at a young age, then I can actually start building something for myself. Now, the one thing that you control is how hard you work. Now, the reason I want to share with you this story is, number one, I wish someone would have told me that after high school, life is irrelevant. After high school, you're going to see what the 99% of people that were cool in high school, what the 99% of people that you surrounded yourself actually turn to be. And if you're that one person, now the reason I share this with you is because I was at a viewing over the weekend with all my friends I went to high school with. They showed up for a viewing. A young kid that I knew lost his life. And everyone was there, was so surprised. Everyone was out of weight, over shape. Everyone was out of shape. Everyone was really heavy. Everyone looked like they've been struggling with life, and everyone has just been down. And what I've been doing on the outsides is realizing there's one thing that you control in your life if you want to become successful. Not only is your discipline so important, but who you are as a person comes down to how hard you want to work. Now, this whole video is to first off explain that if you want to build something for yourself and you are young, and if you're curious, and if you're hungry, the only way to get to where you want to be is how hard you work. Now, typically when you're young, that is the only thing that you have in life. That is the only thing that's going to push you past your friends. That is the only thing that you control every day. Now, some of us think that we're working hard enough, and there's times in my life, and the reason I'm sharing with you this video is because I want to remind myself, the moment that I think I'm working hard is that I can actually push myself a little bit longer, a little bit harder, work those longer hours, do the hard work, because if you're willing to take the sacrifice now, if you're willing to put the extra hours in, if you're willing to basically sacrifice your weekends and your weekdays, grinding, working, you will get ahead of your friends. There is no other way around it. For me to build my first business, I outworked everyone. 6-7 days a week, grinding, going to school, going to soccer practice, and after soccer practice, doing homework, mowing lawns, and starting my first business. If you want to start going out there and become financially or become disciplined fitness-wise, work harder. When you're tired after work, go out to the damn gym because you want to do it for yourself. There's some people that work on my team that after work, they're tired. At 6 o'clock, they get off like, damn, I'm gonna go home, I'm too tired. Now, that simple shift that you make in your life is basically setting you up for failure. When you think you've worked hard enough, you've truly not worked hard enough. So what I want to share with you guys is a story that basically impacted my life as I'm trying to start a new business. Is another interesting in my life, a new event that I'm really focused on. In the insurance business. I'll keep you guys posted. But if you're that young individual who wants to start a business, if you're that young person who wants to go out there and build success for yourself at a young age, the truth is there's probably someone out there that's done it before you, and there's probably the person who's done it before you has shared how they got there. Now, not only have they learned the skills, not only have they gone out there and put the time in, but the one thing that every successful individual will share with you is that they put the damn hard work in. They made the phone calls. They went there on the long days. They did the time. They did whatever they could. They studied more hours than someone else. What separates the 99%, the people that you grew up in high school that let themselves go, from the 1% that you want to be and the 1% that I'm focusing on being, is the hard work, is the not going out and drinking sometimes to study, to learn new skills, to become a better individual, is the going to the gym instead of going to happy hour, is the putting the extra time in the books, learning new businesses, shaking new hands, and meeting new people, and doing the hard work and working the long hours when you're young. Because if you're young and you want to put 30, 40 hours per week and clock out of work and then just live the 9-to-5 life, then that's what you're going to get. But if you want to go out there and actually build something for yourself, to build massive wealth for you and your future family, to be the person that you've always wanted to be, and to aspire to become that person who you're watching on Instagram, Ed Milet, Brad Lee, Gary Vee, all these successful entrepreneurs, if you want to be that and you have these big ambitions, the one thing that every successful person, which I will continue to repeat, they share how hard it was. And what I want to share with you guys is that the complacency that people are having in life and the complacency that I'm experiencing in my life is coming down to one thing: I am not working hard enough. So if you want to be there, someone will share this script, work this leads, call these leads, follow up, send the text, grow the business, put the time in. It is all hard work. And if right now you're not getting the results that you want in life, if right now you feel like you are not hitting the metrics, or not making the amount of money that you want to be making, or not meeting the right people, or not working in the right industry, or not in the relationship that you want to be, look at how hard you are working. Look at your efforts. And what I'm going to share with you guys, not only is this so promising because you can actually control the outcomes of your life, but there's people in life, and I don't want you to be one of them, and Peter, I sure as hell don't want you to be one, that will get the script, that will get the exact bulletproof on what you can do to become successful. Call 100 people. Set these many appointments. Get on the phone at night and try to meet with this many people every day. There is a set script that multiple people that have achieved and completed success will share with you. You do these things, you get in front of these amount of people, you knock on these amount of doors, you pick up the phone and call this amount of people, well, guess what? You will become successful. But it's hard. It's hard work. There are people, and the 99% of people that will say they want these goals, that will only make half the calls, that will only shake half their hands, that will only put in 1/4 of the effort actually needed, and then say a system failed, or this business is not for me, or they got lucky, or they're doing something special. They're not doing something special. And if you're young and you want to start achieving success, and Peter, if you want to become building and becoming that person that you wanted to be, then put the work in. When you think you're tired, when you're trying to go out there and live the life of a 20-year-old and party and be drunk on the weekends and not work only 4 days and skip out to go to happy hour on Friday, and you're not getting the results that you want, that's the reason why. You're not doing anything wrong. You're just not putting the time in. You're not putting the effort in. And more importantly, you're not putting the focus in. So what I want to show you guys is, if you're young, you're hungry, and you want to become successful, and something that I wish someone would have shared with you at a young age is that there will be a time in your life, especially when you're young, when the people that were cool, the people that were the cool cats in high school, that had all these big dreams, that were going to these big schools, will come back home, will start living the normal life. You'll catch them up in 15 to 10 to 7 years later at a family reunion or a high school reunion. You'll see them, they're out of weight, they're out of shape. They're at a job that they hate. Maybe they're not in a relationship they want to be. More importantly, they're just coasting by life. And I don't want you to be one of them. I want you to be the kid, the girl, the guy that shows up at these family reunions, that shows up at the college meetings, that shows up at your high school reunion, who's in shape, who is motivated, who's crushing it, who's changing other lives, and who is building something that will allow other people to recognize, like, damn, how did he do it? And I know that some of us can do this. I know some of us can become that person, but this is hopefully a message for myself. This remind me to, I can control my outcomes, you can control your outcomes, and if you are not working hard, you are not going to get the results. The hard work is the work. The hard work is what wakes you up in the morning. The hard work, the sweat, the stress, the tears that you put in, the grind every day is exactly what you remember. The hard work is what you'll do when you're sitting on your deathbed, reminding of yourself of, damn, that person was a hard worker. Now, as I went to this viewing, the one thing that I thought as I was in tears, thinking how a young kid my age lost his life, everyone showed up and said, damn, this kid was a kind kid. Everyone here acknowledged how amazing this kid was. And one day at my viewing, and one day at your viewing, I hope not only do they acknowledge how hardworking you are, not only how caring you are, but they will remember you as this person who worked their ass off, the one person that gave their full shot, the one person that pushed themselves, and the one person that didn't quit. And if you're that person, I just want you to like this video, subscribe if this video helped you, and more importantly, I just want to share with you guys, I'm just a young kid that wants to build something for myself, and I hope to bring you guys along. Love y'all, and I'll see you in the next video. If you need anything, feel free to hit me up in any comments, any questions, anything that I can do for you. Let's grind together. Let's build a community of hungry individuals. Let's actually help each other, and more importantly, let's learn and grow together. I freaking love you guys. I know this is just me sitting in a car, documenting my life, documenting my journey, but I'm starting something new, guys, and I hope to fill you in on what I'm doing. This is a test for myself to basically get into an industry where I'm not really familiar with. And more importantly, see if I'm as good as I wanted to be. See how I can build this remote life. See if I can become the successful person that other people are doing in this industry. Because what I want to share with you is that I'm entering an industry where thousands of people have made $300, $500, $1,000, $1 million per year. And if I'm not that person, I can become that person just by hard work. And I truly believe it. I love you guys. Take care. Peace.